Hey collective, what's going on? Hope you're doing very well. My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. And we're going to do a general message for May, but you know, it is a timeless reading, so whenever you happen to find this is when the messages were meant for you. You are very welcome here, collective. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that a lot as well. So let me just give this a little shuffle. Okay, right, let's start off with these bad boys. What is going on for the collective? Oh, hello. Oh, good. Financial constraints. Yay! Okay. So, the cupboard is bare. Let's see. Why, Spirit? Why? What else for the collective? Door to romance. Okay, so this is kind of looking more... This is looking less like a financial thing, because this can also be construed as like the Five of Pentacles, right? Which talks about being left out in the cold. And then you have the door to romance. So I'm kind of thinking this is maybe more about love. Because see in that card, it's like to get to the heart, you have to go through the door, cross the hill, unlock the cage, and then actually unlock the heart itself. So there could be something here about feeling left out in the cold, or not wanting to open up to new love or something. Okay, why you gotta bum us out, Spirit? What else? Spirit's like, I said what I said, bitch. You have the temple path, which is the spiritual path. Anxiety. What's going on? What's going on for the collective? And another one, please. Give us a C, please, Bob. Strategy. Okay. I've actually literally never had that card come out before, so that's kind of exciting for me. Okay, why is... Right, let's get another 3 for up here, because I want to play with this deck too. What else for the collective? Okay, you have believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. Expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. So, there is a message here. Please don't shoot the messenger, okay? I'm just a messenger boy. There's a message here about allowing yourself to believe in the magic of love. Like about allowing yourself to believe in romance and falling in love, and that there can be someone out there for you. Because you can see here, like the hands are opening up to receive something. And you have looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, there's definitely some anxiety here. You have the Nine of Swords. You have the Seven of Cups here. I trust myself to see the truth. I think you don't want to get left out in the cold again. You know, the Seven of Cups is a card of, well, this person, it's usually about new love. You know, for me, the Seven of Cups, like in this context, because the Seven of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite has a new cup of love, but it's covered. So there's an energy here of like, well, I got really burned. in the past, you know, like I dealt with snakes and like Medusa heads and all sorts of weird shit like that, and this person's like a bit of an unknown quantity. I just don't trust myself anymore. I don't trust myself to see people for who they are, to, you know, because I didn't see it last time, right? Tell me about this door to romance. The Hierophant. Ew. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, but, you know, obviously that's not going to be for everyone. The Hierophant talks about commitment. It actually also here talks about having faith. The Hierophant talks about having faith in what the universe is trying to give you, and in this case it's love. So it's someone new they're trying to bring in for you, but because you've been burned so many times. Also, someone may have stolen from you. You know, the cupboards are bare there, so you may feel like somebody or people in the past just took everything from you. You know, that could be money or your will to live, your faith in humanity, you know, and you're just like, yeah, I just don't want to this time. But the Hierophant, like I said, is about having faith in what the universe is trying to bring you. It's also a card of marriage, so there's a new love that wants to come in that would be very serious for you, you know, like a very serious commitment, even if you don't want to get married. And also there's a lot you would learn here, because like from this new relationship, because you have the number 33, which talks about, I mean, that's a life path number, but it talks about being a teacher, that number, as does the Hierophant, like a spiritual teacher. So this person could have something about that of them, you know, they might teach you something, they might know things. Tell me about this temple path. Okay, you have the temple path with the High Priestess. Oh, and the Sun. Okay. So, you are on the spiritual path. If you have found this reading and it's resonating for you, you're on the spiritual path. Which is never fun, let's not lie. The spiritual path is not particularly fun. Much easier to just be a bimbo or a himbo and just, you know, la 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 your way through life, but that's not what your soul chose. You have the High Priestess and the Sun. If I can just get it to focus. So the High Priestess is all about, like, you know, intuition, your third eye opening, and you know what, I've just realized you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess here. So this could actually be a pretty intense reading here. This could be like your counterpart here. Like, you guys could both be spiritual teachers, or you could both be heavy into spirituality, or you're both like far along your spiritual path or something like that, because it's the masculine to your feminine, or the feminine to your masculine, however you want to, you know, whoever you want to be. You're on the path towards enlightenment in this lifetime, or as close to, you know, enlightenment as humans can get, basically. Okay, so basically, you know, the spiritual path is not easy, right? They send you various tests and lessons along the way, and the more that they send you these arseholes that you've dealt with in the past, right, they help to open your third eye, basically, because, you know, when the third eye starts to open, you see through people's bullshit. You know, so they're saying, like, you don't have to worry about, because in the past there was people that you dealt with that you didn't see the truth about them. Probably because they were very good liars. You know, people are good liars. You know, some people are like, mwah, it's their whole business, their whole job, you know. But they're saying, like, nobody would pull the wool over your eyes this time, because you're like this High Priestess energy where your third eye is super open. You know, you can smell bullshit a mile away now, you know. But you were meant to go through these things so you could become more enlightened. So, because you're on the spiritual path. I mean, you guys could be leaders, like, you know, or this could be where it's headed. Like spiritual teachers in your field or something like that. This person that's coming in is some kind of, you know, people listen to them, but they may or may not be involved in spirituality. I'd say it's highly likely they would be, but You definitely are, male or female. This is like the divine couple. That's quite trippy. And you have the sun here. So, you know, the sun is about enlightenment. It's about seeing things. You're meant to be on this somewhat tricky path of spirituality so that you can, like I said, you know, progress towards enlightenment, seeing things. And this person would make you very happy. They're asking you to be optimistic about this. Okay, you're both kind of, I don't want to say you're both enlightened, because humans are generally not that far along the path, right? But you're, you know, you're on the path to enlightenment, the two of you, you know what I mean? You have the Three of Pentacles here. I don't know why you're giving me that, so I'm going to reshuffle it. Clarify anxiety. Could be someone that you work with the Three of Pentacles, or you guys meet through some kind of group setting, something like that. So it could be like a spiritual group, you know, or I don't know, a yoga class or a meditation class or something like that you guys meet in. It's fated. I just saw the Wheel of Fortune, so there's something here about like you guys were meant to meet. It's like destined. Tell me about this anxiety. King of Cups and the Six of Wands. Tell me about this anxiety. Make it clear for me, Spirit, like I'm 5. Just give me one card and make it super clear. Or give me 2, also fine. Ignore whatever I say. You have anxiety. You have anxiety. No. Well, that's pretty impressive. You get the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So basically what they're saying here is the anxiety card is like the Nine of Swords, like overthinking, worrying, being stuck in your head, expecting the worst, but it's because you've been through the worst, you know. But there's some kind of breakthrough that's going to be happening in your anxiety here, or this is what they want you to work on. That's when there's going to be a success here. And you have the Ace of Wands, which they want you to be, they want you to get inspired again. They want you to stop worrying and stop overthinking things and let yourself have this mental breakthrough where you're not worrying and overthinking it all the time. They want you to be excited. You know what? They want you to be excited about spirituality again. This could only be a message for someone, like one person, okay, or a couple of people, but I don't know, she looks kind of, in this card here that I'm looking at, she looks kind of bummed out or like despondent or just kind of fed up, or, you know, it's just like, ugh. So they're wanting you to get excited about this spiritual path that you're on again. Because maybe for some of you, you've lost the excitement about it. Tell me about, it's your calling. You have the Judgment card just came out here, so they're wanting you to know the spiritual path is your calling, and they're wanting you to get excited about it again. Okay, you have Temperance. I find clarity through calm. They want you to ground your energy. Okay, like if you're feeling a lot of anxiety or you're overthinking things or whatever's going on, they want you to ground your energy so that you can have this clarity. Clarify strategy. It's interesting, like some of them are flipping and then not coming out. Tell me about strategy. Page of Wands. I am always open to good news. Yeah, again, there's a message here about letting yourself believe, letting yourself get excited about, I don't even know what I said. Letting yourself get excited again. I am always open to good news. So there's a message here about letting yourself get excited about like new love coming in and about the spiritual path that you're on. You know, just look at the girl in the card. She's doing that thing, you know, when you say to kids like smile and they do that weird fake smile, that's what she's doing. So it's like, you know, maybe you feel like you've kind of been faking it recently or something like that. There's almost an energy with that girl of, it's like she's, yeah, expecting the worst or something like that. Because the Page of Wands is all about, you know, letting yourself be excited again, coming back from the dead, having a new view on things, you know. Okay, this is pretty deep reading. Six of Wands, I am proud of what I achieve and accept my rewards. See, there's something here about your rewards are coming in. You have the Three of Wands here, which talks about your ships coming in. And this is kind of what I was picking up earlier, right? You see in this Believing in Magic card, it's like all the things are coming out at once. All the blessings, I mean, they're dolphins and shit, but that's not how I saw it, okay? It's like all the blessings coming out at once. So I think it's been a hard path for you, because the spiritual path is not easy. You know, for people who are actually on the spiritual path and don't just fuck about with crystals and yoga and like pretend but don't do shadow work, you know, it's a hard path to be on. But this is like, your rewards are coming in now. The Six of Wands is all about victory over obstacles, and it can be decades. You know, I always think of the Six of Wands like the original card looks like a Roman triumph. You know, where the Romans, like, they would be away on I can't remember what they call it, but fighting wars for like 20 years, 15 years sometimes, things like this. And then they would come back and have a big party. You know, they would have all the spoils and bring back all the weird animals they found and stuff. And everyone would be like, oh my god, you're amazing. So this could have been years. You know, the spiritual path takes years. Years. So this, you may just be feeling a bit downtrodden because you've been doing the work and the rewards haven't really been coming in, but they're about to. Like, they're saying expect miracles because it's coming, like open up to them. And you have the Page of Cups with expecting miracles. Okay, I am as young as I choose to feel. So there could be something here about your age as well. Maybe you're a little older and you're just like, ugh, I don't care anymore. But the Page of Cups is all about being youthful and excited and happy and playful, you know, like accept what's coming. They're saying it doesn't matter about your age, okay? Like, I'm as young as I choose to feel. And tell me about this looking deeper. Let me, tell me about this, okay, thanks. Oh, okay, they've just plonked the Five of Swords down on top of the Six of Wands. You're really, okay. The Five of Swords in this deck says, I will heal myself. You've been through a huge healing cycle where you've healed yourself. I mean, the Five of Swords talks about narcissists, it talks about maybe controlling people, things like that you've had to get rid of. It can also talk about bad thoughts, getting yourself into a cycle of bad thoughts, things like this, that you've overcome. The process of you healing had to happen before all these blessings came in, you know. Tell me about this looking deeper. Also, I feel like it's like you no longer believe that the blessings can come, or it's like you're expecting the worst, you know. Tell me about this looking deeper. The Page of Swords, and the Queen, the Queen of Swords. Okay. Okay. So the Queen of Swords, okay. There's a lot that you've learned. You have the Six of Cups here. There's a lot that you've learned. Okay, let me just show you what I'm seeing here. You see in this Looking Deeper card, there's one gem that's like being seen more than the other gems, right? There's lots of gems in the water, but there's only one gem that's kind of, you know, high above and it's being seen. I want to say that this is about you raising your vibration. And I also want to say that this is something, I don't know, this could be multiple things. You may have gotten yourself out of a tricky situation with the Six of Cups here. It could be just something from your past, but it could also be family or childhood. It's like you, yeah, there's something here about you do kind of have your guard up and you want to stay in control. And it's something to do with your past. Because you may have had to leave a lot of people behind that were very toxic or something like that. Not because they were trying to be toxic, but just because they were. However, that is also your strong suit. That's what makes you different. Because the Queen of Swords talks about someone that has all the knowledge. You know, it's the person who has been through the, you know, the school of hard knocks. Like, they've been to the school of life, they've learned things, they have a lot of experience from things that they've gone through. And that is what puts you, not higher, but makes you stand out amongst all the other gems. Because you have this knowledge or you have this wisdom. That's why you're the High Priestess or the Hierophant, you know, whatever you want to be. So, yes. Spirit says yes. Right, I'm going to pull some of these advice cards here to close the reading, because I feel like maybe Spirit has nagged you enough. You have everything will be all right at the bottom of the deck. So, okay, what would you like to say to the collective to close? Career change. If some of you have been thinking about a career change or adding something in, like diversifying or doing 2 jobs or doing a side hustle or something like that, that's what's going to bring in the money, okay? Like, if you've been feeling a lot of financial constraints recently, like the cupboard is bare or, you know, whatever, it's because they're trying to push you into something else. And I think it's something to do where you would be like in a manager's position, or you would be more heard, okay? There's some kind of door that's opening up for you in terms of like a career change in some way that's going to bring you in a lot of abundance. It's going to be something that you're very passionate about. I suspect it's something to do with you using your spiritual gifts or your intuition, or telling people things that you've learned, because you have the key. Could be where you meet this person. Okay, what else for the collective? Ooh, healing the mother wound. Where does that go? Here, I want to put it here. So that could be something that you're doing at the moment. You're healing the mother wound, which affects the sacral chakra, okay? So this could be opening up your sacral chakra, which would make you, you know, you're more susceptible to feelings. You can't push yourself as much as you used to. It also makes, sorry, the camera cut out. It also makes you more psychic because it opens up your intuition. Healing people through your own experiences. See, there's something that you're going to do. like this new thing that you're going to do. There's something you're going to do where you're going to be like teaching people, or people will hear you speak, and you're going to be healing people through your own experiences, like from your own sadness. It could even be your childhood. It could be something to do with your mother for some of you. Becoming noticed for your work. See, there's something that you're doing here. You have the Sun and the Ace of Wands. There's something that you're doing here where you're gonna, like, you know, it's the Sun. You're gonna get a lot of attention for this thing that you do, because it's something that you're very inspired by, and people can hear that when you're doing it, you know, so people are going to start to notice you. But there was something here about you healing the mother wound first before this could come in. Because, you know, often with the, I don't know, if it's a sacral chakra issue, it could have been about self-worth, you know, not feeling worthy of it or something. What else for the collective? Releasing repressed emotions. Okay. There is a part of you that just doesn't believe in magic. It just doesn't believe you're going to get what you want. Be patient with yourself, because you are releasing repressed emotions, and the best thing that you can do, number one, you need to sleep. If you feel like you need to sleep more at the moment, let yourself sleep, because releasing repressed emotions and doing shadow work is tiring. You know, nobody talks about it. Everybody just talks about the, you know, I don't know, the easy side of it, but it's, you know, shadow work is tough. And because these emotions are stored in your body, they actually usually get like released as, it can make you feel kind of fluey, you know, and it makes you more tired because your body's processing things. So ways to do this would be like, you know, going for walks, meditation, yoga, all this kind of stuff. Anything else for the collective? You need to ground your energy, yeah. That's a strong message here. They want you to try and find some calm. Okay. Your solar plexus is balancing. See, there's a lot going on. Let's get 3 more. What else for the collective? YouTube channel. Okay. Some of you guys are going to get some kind of idea for a YouTube channel that you want to do, and there's something about you really being seen here, because I see in both of these cards, it's something that's being more prominent, okay? I'm not going to say above, because you're not above anyone else, but it's like more prominent, right? Because I think a lot of the stuff that you do on this YouTube channel is going to be channeled. I mean, the idea itself could be channeled. The ideas you're going to discuss could be channeled. And it is something to do with you passing on information that you've learned, like through your own shitty experiences. You have dampness in your body, okay? That's come out next to I will heal myself. So for some of you, you literally have... I'm not going to talk about it too much here because it's a big concept, but check out my other channel. Go to the spleen videos, okay? But yeah, there's something to do with you healing yourself. The more that you heal the sadness that you carry, the more that you will heal this dampness in your body. You know how to do it? The more that you heal your inner child, the more the dampness in your body is going to recede. I don't know why, okay? It's probably something to do with the heart chakra. Could also be to do with your solar plexus, because the solar plexus is to do with that inner fire, and the spleen, removing dampness in the body, okay? But the more that you let yourself play, the more the dampness will recede, and you have something you've been working on takes off. This is like a YouTube channel that you've been doing for some of you. For some of you, it's a business, like your business is going to take off. it couldn't come in till now because you were doing shadow work, okay? You had to do the shadow work so that you could get into this high priestess or hierophant phase, okay? They needed you to get to a certain level, but now your business is going to take off, or the YouTube channel, or whatever it is, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it was useful. Apologies for it being a little longer, but it was kind of an intense reading, so what comes out, comes out. You can always pause it, right? And don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate it a lot. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.